Okay, so this is going to be a video about what I hope nobody does in Gran Turismo 7. And that is, of course, actually a few things. So number one is going to be smashing into other players. So when you're online, you really don't want to be smashing into other players. You can get away with it when it comes to just the career mode kind of stuff, at least in Gran Turismo Sport, which is what I'm playing right now. But you really don't want to be smashing into other players because, for one, it pisses them off. That's one easy way to piss off another player. And number two, in a lot of cases, online at least, it will get you kicked out of the race, or worse, it could really damage your racing profile, which gives you the ability to only play against other people like you who are smashing into everyone else, which really sucks. Believe me, there's nothing worse than being near the end of the race and getting smashed into. And what I mean by this is when you're about to go around a major corner and somebody just says, screw it, I just want to be number one, and smash into them like that. Now, it's a good thing that at least I got smashed up there and I'm now screwed out of the race. But another thing is, when you're getting back on, know where you're going, because there's nothing worse than going across the track like that and smashing into even more players. So what I'm talking about is, of course, in online mode, you don't want to be trying to smash other players. I know there's some of you who just absolutely enjoy smashing into others. I get it, but it's not much fun for other people. Believe me. Check out that guy in the rear view. Imagine being him. So just don't do that. Now, another thing is, of course, this whole race is done because I'm just trying to smash as much as I possibly can. But when you're running up on another player, the one thing you don't want to do is to do like a pit maneuver like the cops do. So what I'm talking about is when you're pulling up next to another player and you're just like, oh, aha, I got you. And then you try to pit maneuver them. Don't be doing that. That's stupid. Now, going from there into online, just regular races. Before you go online, try and learn the tracks first. So what I mean by that is, go through the line of tracks, however many tracks there are, and try to learn the basics of each track. So I mean, like, where to brake, where not to brake, and things like that. Because there's nothing worse than starting to go around a corner and getting stuck behind a player who is prematurely going and trying to either brake test players, or maybe just doesn't know the track and tries to brake early. That just doesn't work. I'm just screwing around at this point. But yeah, there's nothing worse than that. Now, how do you like my Mustang, by the way? It's pretty sick, isn't it? But I have a Mustang in real life. I think the same year as this. If not, then it's like a year newer or older. But it doesn't have that wing either. However, that's just a couple of the things that I would say to try to do. You don't want to be braking early like I am right now, and then shifting down, and then trying to figure out the best line, or whatever it may be. You want to know where to brake. So for example, right here, there's that pylon. You know that you should try to brake there, and then that second pylon on the right side is where you should start accelerating. So brake here, get through and start accelerating there, and then you're all set. So there's a couple of strategies right there. So I braked a bit early there. I'm on the outside of that corner. Now, it's okay to take the outside if you know that there's somebody on your butt and you know that they're going to be passing you. Take the outside corner, let them have the inside. That's just my own little beef. So brake, shift down, turn, and now we went off the track. Now, going over what I'm just about to say now is the next thing I'm going to say not to do is going and cutting corners, saying, oh, there's somebody there, screw them, I'll cut across. Now, in some cases, some tracks are actually not too bad at trying to cut the corners. However, other tracks like this one, it's kind of hard to cut corners. I find it really hard to drive in this viewing mode. I find this mode the best. That's the other tip I'm going to give you. So my other tip is going to be trying to find the view that you like best. Now I'm going to stop here because I don't want to go across that finishing line because I don't want to screw up my racing profile. Actually, you know what? I've gone 3 laps, screw it. I'm going to go across and get my credits. But the next tip I'm going to give you is going to be to not give up on a race. You never know. You could be in last place, everyone else starts crashing because there's an idiot on the course, and instead of just quitting, you actually end up winning. You never know what's going to happen. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time.